I wonder what's going on with Lucy. She acts like she's been beamed down from another planet.
I think I'll grab her by the air hose and yank her back to Earth. Good evening. Everything going well here?
Perfect.
Peachy. Mind if I join you?
Oh, please.
Your friend Damian Smith is causing trouble again. So you don't know anything about the Dayco venture?
I didn't say that.
Wait. This has something to do with that business proposition that I didn't want to know about.
Yes, but he didn't say anything about location.
He, being Damian, what did he say something about?
He, being Damian, said that he wanted me to come up with a new fragrance for his discount chain of stores that he just put into.
A discount chain?
Yes, you know, those big, huge, super mega kind of stores, that type of thing. And he said that there were 10 of them and that the 11th would be in Port Charles. Maybe on that location that you just mentioned.
What did you tell him?
I told him I would think about it.
Why would you even consider it?
Because of the potential benefit to deception, of course.
Can we shift focus now? To the potential for disaster.
Mr. Spencer, you do not have to remind me of the pitfalls of conducting business with Damian Smith, because I am well aware of what a slimy little rat he is. And if I forget, perhaps, I have this gentleman to constantly remind me.
Which is akin to banging one's head against a brick wall.
Mind if I have at it?
You keep aspirin behind the bar? Help yourself.
Lucy, this Dayco project is considered community rape by the Charles Street politicos. You know the crowd. Mary May, Justice Ward, young Jason, Reverend Phillips, my wife. You know, these squeaky clean faces you always see on the 6 o'clock news.
These are the incinerator people, the ones who organized the sit-in at ELQ.
Them's the ones.
Well, I'd hate to have that bunch mad at me.
Wait, why would they be mad? I mean, what is wrong with having this huge discount store in your neighborhood where you can bargain shop till you drop and then use all the money you saved on takeout?
Do you have any idea how condescending that sounds?
No?
The Charles Street Development Foundation has about 6 new businesses up and running, and they have plans for other new businesses. These are small, independent businesses all struggling to survive. Now, you plop down a dinosaur gas-guzzling chain store in the middle of that area, and you're going to pull all the customers away. And then Dayco's prices will not be so attractive.
Any real threat of competition is virtually eliminated because Dayco is part of a huge chain, which means that its profits aren't dependent on just the Port Charles outlet.
And the arrogance behind that concept is a war cry to people who consider the word community in high favor. They get all riled up, and anybody involved becomes the enemy. And then you find yourself with a bunch of television cameras staring you in your pretty little face, and you find yourself with a bunch of rabid, rapacious reporters constantly asking you rude questions. And then you see a whole slew of fans and critics camping out in your hotel room.
Unless I miss my guess, I don't think they'd be too happy with that at the parent company.
Oh, this is the kind of thing that would send Edward staggering for his inhaler. Are we getting through to you?
I wish you weren't. But I certainly wouldn't want to call that kind of attention down upon me or deception. But I am just a little teeny perfume manufacturer. Oh, boy.
It ain't worth it, Luce.
All right.
Good. You're a very bright and wonderful human being. And I have interrupted your evening long enough. Doc Kev, thanks for your patience.
Ta.
Ta.
They're great.
Wow.
Wow. Whatever you guys are having, can I have some?
No, you may not.
Okay.
You see, you were being completely unreasonable. I'm not going to sit here because this is an argument I can't win. Goodbye. He is buying. Grown up, significant, serious, and generous. I do want to be generous in this relationship. And be an effective president of a growing company and a responsible citizen and continue to explore my spiritual growth.
And stay fit, eat right, and keep up with current fashion.
I have a serious problem here.
You have several, but let's start from what you perceive as the top.
Why do you think it is that all my interesting paths lead to Damian?
Why do diabetics all crave sugar? You tell me.
No, I'm not going to dwell on that because that would make me too depressed.
Well, if being depressed keeps you away from Damian, get suicidal, woman.
I know you warned me last night, and I certainly don't want to incur the wrath of Charles Street Gang, especially Justice Ward and your wife.
Especially my wife.
Right. Oh, she could probably be a very formidable foe, huh?
On the other hand, you could run interference for me.
Gee, thanks. You know, pal, I would sacrifice just about anything for you, but I couldn't sacrifice deception. You know, deception is my baby. That's what I'm doing here, I think, is I'm sublimating. And that's why Damian's offer's so tempting. You know, an exclusive line of products for this huge chain, Dayco. Not to mention the profit margin that we would incur if deception were to go national with Dayco like that.
Spreading its blight from coast to coast.
No. Now, Damian made it sound very positive.
Well, I'm sure he did, but consider this. Would you want your tender babe, deception, used as a Trojan horse in what will certainly be an ugly battle?
No, not really. You know, Kevin does go a bit apoplectic every time I mention Damian. Also, he hates it when I talk about Madam Maya. Isn't this fun? He also hates it when I talk about anybody I find interesting. That includes you.
Interesting? Am I?
And he was furious with me because I took your advice last night and not his, even though his advice was exactly the same.
Which you resented coming from him.
Yes, because he was being possessive and jealous.
Ah.
Can you believe he did that?
Yes.
Oh.
See, you know, I guess I'm sorry if I've incurred his displeasure, but, you know, he's got a good head on his shoulders. I kind of like this doctor of yours. I certainly agree with him about Damian.
Okay. All right. Fine. Then I will not take the deal, I think. Are you happy?
No, not really. But don't take it personal. It's my karma.
Don't tell me. Have you been talking to Madam Maya?
Yeah, she comes in here all the time. We have deep conversations. She orders drinks with little umbrellas in them, and I say, coming right up.
You know, you probably heard about her seminar. You could come, but you can't because it's for women only.
How limiting.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm late. Thank you for letting me cry in my beer.
Certainly.
I didn't have a beer. Didn't cry, but I feel better. Ta.
Ta.
Hey, you worm man.
Hey, any signs of impending worm crawl?
No. I think we've got it under control, but I will give
Okay,
those
good.
worms your regards. Bye, cutie. Ta.
Oh, man.
How bad can it be? You didn't even have a full day.
Wow.
Wait. Hold it. I'm getting a vibe. Hold it, man. Whoa, no, something's retrograde. Tell me about it.